What the?
Uh,
What the hell? Oh, yo, what the fuck was that? That was crazy.
Aloha.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Them Takes Podcast, with your boys, Alex the Great, and your boy, JT Fizzle. Bro, what's good? So today we got some news. Then we're gonna go back to maybe old segments, maybe new segments. You feel me?
I ain't got no news.
You feel me? And then
I do got something I wanna.
Oh yeah, he did say he got something he wants to talk about.
I don't know if that's
right
I don't know if that's a middle or now, but probably in the middle. I got a couple things though. We can do it after your news.
All right, bet. All right. So, start off with news, right? What was it? Oh,
is your mic working?
It should be. Oh, it's just not showing right here.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Okay. So, anyways, the news, right? We have finally got the prices for GTA 6, bro.
They are still a bit overpriced.
But that $70 is not too bad.
No, $70. It's not $70.
Oh, that $80.
Yeah.
Not too bad. You know, not gonna lie.
$69.99 for a normal game, but apparently because we waited so long and they pushed it back, we got to pay $80 now.
Yeah, that shit low key kind of lame.
And then the Ultimate Edition is like $120.
Let me see if I have it in my sights right now. I do not. Anyways, so next one. So, oh wait. Oh no, I do. So GTA 6 will cost $79.99 for the regular edition, and for the Ultimate Edition, it will be $99. Okay. The physical version will only include a digital code, no disc, apparently. I wish kinda that I had the case, you know, because mine actually has a disc. So if I had that disc,
I do too.
Kind of clean, not gonna lie. And I wouldn't mind it because I literally do not use anything for disc.
Neither. I only have one game, 2 games maybe for disc, and that's the Assassin's Creed Shadows and Alien Fire Team, I think, is what the other one was.
I never got to play that, but
it was good.
I have it. I just never.
It was alright. It wasn't bad.
Interesting. Let's see. Oh, they are planning on making a documentary series about Cartoon Network, and it's in the works right now.
Is it like?
How do you feel about that?
Is it like the Nickelodeon?
I don't know.
Docuseries about.
I think it's gonna be more
about
how the characters were made, and then it might also be like
clips. Is it like the Nickelodeon documentary series about?
Oh no.
I'm fine.
I'm sure it's just like a whole ass thing where they go through like, how each one came up, probably what did better.
That would be crazy if they were like, yeah, we had all the artists, no eating, no sleeping, just in a corner of the room.
And it's a celebration
shackled.
of 35 years, bro.
It's only been 35 years.
I know, it's not crazy. Not gonna lie.
I'm still a baby.
Let's see. I think there was something else, but for some reason I cannot find it. Hold on. Yeah, I can't find it. That's weird. Oh well. That is it for the news for now.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more, there's more things that are going to come out that we are going to be able to talk about.
The news has been, I mean, it's hard when they announce movies years out, like Doomsday being this year, and they announced it like a year ago that it was coming out.
Right. And they keep doing that over and over.
Brand New Day was like a while ago, and it's now coming out this month. There's just a lot. So, but I got some stuff.
Oh, wait. One more thing.
Go ahead.
Actually, because you're going to love this too. The Batman, absolute Batman,
Oh, it's getting
is
a show.
going to get a show.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna be great.
They're
And
also
I know it's gonna be nuts.
doing a 3-part movie for Batman Nightfall.
Yes.
That comic that I had graded.
Yes.
Or that I have that's graded.
And that's gonna be lit.
Yes. I think it's gonna drive the market up for that comic book.
Oh, for
that I
sure.
have.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not selling it, but it's gonna be nice to probably see an actual price on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. All you.
So it's just a rapid fire questions. What are you most excited for that's coming out?
Okay.
Movies wise.
Like this year or just like anytime?
Just in general.
Okay.
Just like in anything that you've heard about.
Right now I am probably excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm excited for Secret Wars, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And not too much on like what is it called? Doomsday, to be honest. Not too much on Doomsday.
What are you okay?
But
What,
yeah, I feel like those two.
What are you least excited about that's coming out?
Least excited about I don't know if I told you. I changed my mind on the Supergirl. I think it was like 2 weeks before I changed my mind on it. That and it was what's it called? What was it?
You changed your mind on being least excited for it?
Yeah. Because remember, I was like,
it's not receiving too much fan reception, but I thought when I watched it, which I will give my review, spoiler free review, on it.
And then the other thing is, I just had it in my head earlier. What is it called? The Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I'm not too.
Was that announced?
Yes, it is in the works already, and I am not too excited about it because they already failed so hard. Like the first one was like all right. I'm not gonna say it was the greatest. It was literally all right. Okay, it was all right, but the second one failed so hard for me. And then this third one, I'm just like kind of iffy about it. I hope, it's good, but damn, that was such a letdown for the second one, not gonna lie.
Is there another one that you'd be least excited for? As you can tell, I'm kind of searching because I heard a whisper.
A certain one?
I heard a whisper about something that you're not too excited about. A certain Spider-Man thing. Are you excited for Brand New Day?
Brand New Day?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be all right.
I feel like you're not excited about that. I heard something about you being like it's not gonna be all that. Or you reposted
Oh no, I'm
something.
excited about it. Because you know how they announced like, oh, Jean Grey might actually be in it. That's my only thing. That's literally my only thing.
I knew it.
Like I'm still kind of like, I
fucking knew it.
But
I knew it.
It's like
I agree with that.
We were having a good time. Like,
okay.
Why would you do that? Don't say that. Like that's how I feel right now. I'm obsession right now.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something we go into. There's a reason why I was asking those questions.
And I don't care. Like honestly, I don't care what anybody has to say. It can make sense and this, that, whatever.
Oh no, I don't think it would make sense, but I'm gonna trust their creative direction and see where they're going.
That's my thing. I'm like, I'm just gonna.
We'll go into that a bit more since it's been brought up.
I just don't like the little like villain thing she's doing or whatever they're.
She might not. She might. To me, it doesn't seem like she's Jean Grey. She's not. There's nothing in correlation to it being Jean Grey other than the fact that the people in the city are sort of mind controlled, but there are other things that lead to that, which is like a swarm of bugs flying up their nose in the city and controlling their brain and causing them to do these things. So like we'll see.
I hope it's a plot hole and it's just like, oh, Mr. Negative. I was like, I'll be so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you? How about you?
What am I most excited for? Oh, I'm still gonna be on the wave of Doomsday right now. I'm not gonna. It's a Marvel movie with a lot of our favorite Marvel characters in it, and it's wrapping up or proceeding to wrap up.
Yeah.
the genre of Marvel. I'm excited for Brand New Day. I think it's gonna be good. The only thing I'm worried about is the amount of villains there are, because it seems like it's going the route of Andrew Garfield's The Amazing Spider-Man 2, with Scorpion being the first villain, and you see like a full fight scene with him. It's almost like a Rhino situation, where Andrew Garfield's tussling with Rhino, and then you think Rhino's gonna be like the big bad, and then he's just like the side piece. So like I kind of got that feeling from Scorpion, because they showed us a lot of fighting between Spider-Man and Scorpion.
Well, for Rhino, it was in the Amazing Spider-Man, it was like literally like at the end of the movie.
There was also I think there was also a beginning fight where Rhino's in the city, and it's Peter's having to get to his graduation, but because something's happening in the city due to Rhino.
No, that was because, well, I don't know if it was due to Rhino, but from what I remember, I remember that it was a truck full of like chemicals or something like that, and he was just trying to help get all the bottles like from not falling to cause like a big explosion or something like that. So he went around went around trying to follow that truck, trying to get all the stuff for not falling, all that shit, and then like after that he tried to make it on time to his graduation. That's all I remember. But I don't think Rhino was there. He was at the end though, like the very end too, which was stupid. And then people thought, "Oh, we're gonna get a fight." It wasn't even a fight, and people were already not liking.
Well, no, it's the point that they showed trailers.
But yeah, no, I like the Scorpion thing. Because I think I saw this too, on, since we're talking about Brand New Day, fuck it, why not, right? I saw this thing and I was like, they gave me a great idea, and I was like, you know what, that is true. That's exactly how I see it happening. They're gonna do a little montage in the very beginning of the movie where it's just like Fantastic Four, where we see basically the type of villains that he's beaten, and it's gonna be all those villains that we've seen in like earlier photos of them and Spider-Man. Like,
well, we already know they're going a lot based off of comic book fights.
Yeah,
they've already took like snippets from comic books and stuff like that, so it's going to be a lot of villains that he's fought in the comics. So I get what they're doing. They're probably going to do a whole montage of him fighting certain heroes or not heroes but villains, and then it's going to get to like where shit starts getting real. He's going to fight Scorpion, and then in the middle of fighting Scorpion, there's going to be like the big bad.
Yeah, I hope it's like one of those things where like he's versus Scorpion before though. I'm not sure if they kind of already put that in there for us.
So is it only Jean Grey that you're having issues with?
That's it. Yep.
I mean, it would.
I literally like, I don't know.
Like, it would make sense if it is Jean Grey, being that they're giving like subtle hints towards other X-Men like characters. I mean, on the bus.
My problem is just
with
like, for
Rogue.
this movie, there's already too many people, and if you're telling me you're adding someone like Jean Grey, where it got to basically add like mutants and you
can establish a character without establishing its world. I mean, you can at the end sum it up and be like, she's going to Xavier's mansion. She got caught because Xavier's mansion's within somewhere around New York. Like, so
that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't make no sense.
You don't have to introduce characters.
No, yeah, unless they do it at the end. I feel like, okay, yeah, you can do that.
I think it's just gonna be I think it's just gonna be a initial start story for Jean, because I don't think they're going to give us any of the X-Men in this movie coming to save her. She's not an X-Men yet, if anything. I mean, it wouldn't make sense if she's an X-Men right now anyways, because if she was an X-Men, Cyclops is through a door and saving her, or trying to. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't make sense. I think it's an establishment of the character, and then we're going to... I can easily see it being, all right, we're going to put this here, and then their revamp of Marvel isn't going to be the revamp that we think it is. It's going to be, all right, Spider-Man's no more. We're getting Miles. Miles is going to be the main Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's either dead or passes on the mantle. And then you're going to get the establishment of the X-Men through Jean Grey being the first character introduced as an X-Men. You're just not going to get it in the format that you're thinking. Like, I don't think that we're going to get a big ending like the way that everybody thinks that we're gonna get in Secret Wars. Like I think certain characters are gonna die, and then they're gonna just revamp it. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I don't even I don't think it's gonna be what everybody thinks it's gonna be. But we'll see. And I'm not mad at that. At this point, I spent too much time. Like the only thing that I would be upset about is Captain America not being. He got 3 movies, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, well, he also has the Avengers." That's the only thing I'm upset about. We didn't get to see half of Captain America's Rogue Gallery.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get to see... I mean, we got Iron Man's Rogue Gallery because he got like 3 or 4 solo movies.
Right.
But Captain America's solo movies were wrapped around Bucky, were wrapped around Red Skull, and that's it.
At least they had some characters, in it. But, like, I do see what you mean.
Yeah, I think Thor... I don't think Thor's dying like everybody thinks he is.
I don't think he's dying.
I think it was just a subtle, like, funny moment in Deadpool and Wolverine. I could see it being, like, potentially, like, Wolverine being in that situation and Deadpool's hovering over him, and they wanted to mask it with it being Thor. Because I think they're going to want to pass the torch on to somebody else to be Wolverine. It's just, I wouldn't do that right away without having somebody casted as Wolverine. Like, once you kill Hugh Jackman off in the Marvel industry, he's not dead because he's come back so many times, but it'd be hard to have him come back on the screen after dying, 2 times? 3 times?
Wait, who?
Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, like 4 times.
So it would be it would be really hard for him to come back and be as enticed to watch him play his role as the Wolverine. But we'll see. I'm not mad at all with what if it is Jean Grey. I've kind of like sat down and I've thought about it, and if it's Jean Grey, it's Jean Grey. We don't have an X-Men established in this universe yet.
For me, it's not her character, like Jean Grey being in it. Mostly, it's like what goes into having this one character. Like they have done it before. Many characters. It's like this Loki. I will say. This Loki looks kind of messy, just a little bit.
I don't think the only thing that looks messy for me is, like I said, the villains. How many villains they're gonna have?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think, but messy. She's not a villain. So if it is Jean Grey, we need to, and it's confirmed that it's gonna be Jean Grey. I'm not gonna go into it being like, why is she a villain or she's a villain? I'm gonna be like, okay, I already know what's gonna happen. She's gonna come out of this, and she's gonna be a hero. And it's gonna be like her hero point.
I feel like you should go to prison, bro. You've been causing havoc. Like
but we don't know why she's been causing havoc. For all you know, Mr. Negative could be behind that. Like you were saying, you want Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative can be like, oh well, do this, or I'm gonna.
It better let's say this. It better be one of those movies where it has 2 end credit scenes. The ending of that movie better be her talking about. I should what's it called? I should pay for my crimes because she better do that.
She's not. Why would she pay for her crimes?
Second, at the end of one of the end credit scenes is Cyclops saying, "Yeah, like we came to save you" or something. That would be perfect. I don't think she. So this is the way that I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it like this. Like I said, I think she's gonna be set up. She's gonna be told she has to do this or else, and then she's gonna be painted as a bad guy, which causes the mutant race to kind of have that dysfunction a little bit, you know what I mean, with normal humans, because they're going to be like, oh shit, which they've always had, but it seems like it's in a slumber, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like it's going to reawaken that. There's going to be a little bit of a, like how it is in the comics, a little bit of a racist thing with the X-Men and the human race. The human race don't like mutants, fuck mutants, that's what it is. I think it's going to be inflamed because of what she's doing. Not by her own choice, but because of what somebody is forcing her to do, therefore causing some of the incidents that would happen in the comics. You know what I mean? Like, if they were to add Jean Grey, it would be based off of a comic, because Spider-Man and Jean Grey have a little bit of a fling in some of the comic books. Like, she ends up falling for Peter. Peter ends up falling for her. You can't do that though.
Why not?
I feel like you can't do that because, bro, let me tell you, I agree. I agree with Andrew from the Escape podcast because he made a promise. Keep that fucking promise. Easy as that. You say you'll come find me. You say you'll come find me and tell me everything.
Yeah, but we both know how Spider-Man is. We both know how Spider-Man is. Spider-Man struggles with letting people into his superhero world. He lets other people like even heroes that he fights alongside with not know his identity for hella long. Like there's so many times where he's went and he's worked with the Avengers and they don't know who the fuck the kid is. They just know that he's Spider-Man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's coming to an end, though. So, like, MJ's got to know at this point. You know what I mean?
Well, people are insinuating that she's going to die. And I don't think I don't think that's the case. I don't think she's going to die. Yeah. I think that it's going to be Spider-Man dying. I'm 100% to a T knowing that Spider-Man is dying in this film because in order for them to bring the symbiote suit that would make sense right now is him dying. So it can latch on to him and it can bring him back. You know what I mean? And
I don't know what they would do, but if they're going to do
it might even introduce Noel because Noel might look at Doom as a threat because of what he's talking about doing to the universes, to the different timelines.
Yeah.
So Noel might be like, latch on to this motherfucker, go kill Doom. However, I don't know. I know Spider-Man's dying at the end of this film. I will bet a lot of money that Spider-Man will die at the end of Brand New Day, just by the structure of the film. It's a depressing film. It looks depressed. It looks like he's sad. There's bright moments.
That's crazy.
It really does. There's bright moments from the trailers. You know what I mean? Like Spider-Man's not as quippy. You know what I mean? Not as young quippy. He's like a little bit depressed and sad and emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's going through changes with his powers and this, that, and the third. So it's like, what would make sense right now in this point in time is to add a symbiote suit. I don't think they're going to do it as a construct of this film right now. I think it's going to be like we were talking about, ending credit scene. You may get 2 ending credit scenes, but it's not going to be the ending credit scene that you want. It's going to be an ending credit scene of Spider-Man having the symbiote latch onto him, and then Jean Grey, if Jean Grey is the big bad, or not the big bad, but forced into it, it's going to be her going to Xavier's mansion being like, I need help.
All right. To change it up, next thing, right? We are gonna let me know. How do you feel about Shrek 5?
Ass.
Think it's ass?
I think it looks dog shit.
Oh, the looks.
I think the plot of it looks ass. I think the direction that they're going in with it looks ass. You should not have changed the animation style. What the fuck is Donkey looking like? What is that shit? I think that shit looks ass. You changed the complete look of your characters in the show or in the movie that we're all used to. No point. I'm not watching it.
Okay.
I don't think I'll even watch it if it does good. Like, I don't have a desire to watch something change like that.
Okay. For me,
you would be excited.
I think it's whatever. I mean, like, I've never been excited to see anything, you know, after that. Like, after Toy Story 3, I never wanted to see any more. After, Shrek 3, I never wanted to see any more. Like, that's how it was for me, at least. But I can tell you right now, Shrek 4 was actually fire. I think it's up there for one of the best Shreks, not gonna lie. But the 5th one, I just don't see where this would be going. It kind of looks kind of like, like, we've seen this before in plenty of other movies, you know what I'm saying? With the whole daughter and him probably being like, oh, how can I be a better dad? I'm tired of it. It's the same thing over and over again.
I just think it's a waste of time.
Like, if they wanted this, if this generation needed to see that, they would just go watch an old movie, okay? Like, there's plenty of there.
At this point, you might as well have made Shrek live action.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I mean, it's better than what we're getting.
I don't know. I like that they look different though.
Fuck no.
I ain't gonna lie. They made Donkey look like a crackhead low key.
You changed the entire spectrum of the world to me, and when you change it into that, it's not worth watching. Like, even Puss in Boots, the newest Puss in Boots movie that came out a while ago, they stuck to the animation style with that movie. Now you're going into a different animation style where it's supposed to be better and it looks ass.
And it also makes me think too, like, how long ago was this after that Puss in Boots movie?
I guess it was a while. It was a while after,
yeah, right? Like it's got to be like 7 years or something.
I have a closer like feel to Shrek movies because that's what I grew up like. I was born. I think Shrek came out in 2000.
Yeah.
I was born a year after that, and I was raised watching the entirety of the Shrek movies. So to go in seeing what they're doing to the Shrek movies, it's not my bread and butter, and I will not be excited for a Shrek movie. I think, honestly, sometimes movies don't need follow-up movies. Leave it alone.
Yeah, you could just leave it alone. And I feel like that's what they're kind of doing. They're kind of milking stuff. Like, and I heard somebody try to give this, right? And I feel like it's such a... You can't say something like this when that's the whole point of making, I guess, like new content, new things for, this new generation. They try to say that, oh, well, it's because we grew up with these characters and now we have our little ones growing up on those characters too. They don't need to. They can have their own group. Like,
well, no, you can raise them to watch the movies that we watched.
Well, for example, right? Like, Shrek could have been like a TV show,
no.
like a what's it called?
They already had one.
They did.
Mm-hmm. I'm not cool with it.
But like they could have had like a episode series of like Shrek, and they could have did it like that for the kids. They don't have to make another movie.
I personally think
they could have just ended it at 4.
What's wrong with putting your kids on an old movie? What's wrong with that? Why does there have to be a consistent remake of something?
I don't know. They love
like there's certain exceptions that you can make for movies like Planet of the Apes. You know what I mean? Or fucking Star Wars. You know what I mean?
To me, Shrek is one of those things where like
and Star Wars can be questionable sometimes. Shrek just needs to be left alone.
Like no lie, like let me say this too. If they make a Kung Fu Panda 5, I'm not watching it.
I don't think they will. I think the last movie got such a mixed reception that they're probably gonna look at it and be like, not worth it.
But imagine if they did.
If they do, it's gonna be years.
Like how people try to make the stupid debate about like, oh, it's not God of War like if it doesn't have like Kratos or something. No, God of War is the series.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need Kratos. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Kung Fu Panda. But in this case, Kung Fu Panda is actually who it's about. It's about the panda.
I definitely think God of War needs Kratos. It's just you don't have to have Kratos be in everything because it's in the world of Kratos.
Well, what I mean is that you don't have to have Kratos as a main character. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And like for this, it's like Kung Fu Panda exactly is literally about the Kung Fu goddamn panda. So like if you didn't have Poe in it, what are we doing? As the main character, I feel
I can honestly see it wouldn't be named Kung Fu Panda unless there's another panda.
And that's what I'm saying. So they shouldn't make a 5. If they made a 5, it would be ridiculous.
I think it would be, if they were to make a 5, it would be based off of Kung Fu Panda passing the mantle down to a new dragon, like they were supposed to do.
Like it's got to be some type of spinoff,
like they were supposed to do in the last movie, but didn't. So
yeah, but that's how we feel about the Shrek 5 because that shit is actually.
No, I'm not excited for it.
Have you watched Toy Story?
No, I've heard good things, but I don't know if I intend on watching it because that's another movie that I think should stop being made.
Okay, I feel the same. Honestly,
I've heard a lot of good things. It's got a 92 on the Rotten Tomato meter.
Yeah.
I'll watch it probably and give my review, but I will probably still go into it with the old man eyes, like of what I grew up off of, and seeing it change as much as it did will not sit right with me.
I watched every single Toy Story, and like I would say the original trilogy 1, 2, and 3. Great, like you can't go wrong at all.
Well, that's the thing for me.
Once it hit 4th,
that's the thing for me is 3 is overhyped.
Oh, you just think it's overhyped?
I watched 3. I had a little baby brother who grew up watching the Toy Stories as well, like I did, and watching 3, and I've seen it back to back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all it's cracked up to be. I don't think it's. I think you could have stopped at 1 and 2. That's my personal opinion. I know a lot of people like Toy Story 3. I don't.
Interesting.
Yeah. I forgot there was one thing I was gonna. Oh, I'll give my Supergirl rating real quick.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. No spoilers. 0 out of 10. I give it an. I was teeter-tottering back and forth. I give it an 8.
An 8? Okay.
I give it
That's
an
solid.
8.
That's high.
Listened to Alex and Andrew's podcast because when I watched it, I was like, okay, it's teeter-tottering between a 7.5 and 8. There are certain parts of the story that are confusing that will add up if you listen to somebody explain it. Mm-hmm. There are certain parts of the story that were rewritten into their own little flair. I think the character arcs are pretty good. I think the fight scenes are really good, and I think Lobo, with the little time, I think he was in it for like, they filmed for 15 minutes, but he was in it for like 10 minutes. But it was good.
Okay.
I didn't want him to be in it fully.
All right.
I felt like the pacing was good. They didn't give you everything all at once. It worked its way up. But I know a lot of people don't like it, and it's got like a 6. I heard a couple people say like 6.5, 6-ish range,
If
and I'm like,
correct, all I've been hearing
that's a little too low.
6.
That's a little too low.
I don't know what else people have been saying, but I've been hearing a lot of 6s.
It's way too low. In my opinion. I know Alex and Andrew rated it at 6 on the Escape Pod. I feel like that's a little too low. I'd say
6 is not bad. It's just not okay.
6 is
okay.
teeter-tottering between borderline bad and okay.
Yeah.
And that's too low. I'd say 7, anywhere from 7 to 8, in between there. Like you can go 7, 7.5, 8.
Okay.
I get why some people didn't like it, because there are some things that change from the Woman of Tomorrow comic book. They just tweak little things and change little parts of the movie that were not similar in the comic book. So
yeah.
But all in all, I mean, sitting back watching it, there was moments where me and Misha watched it in the theater by ourselves. Nobody was in it. And I was able to be as loud as I want, and I was actually geeking over it. Like there was moments where I was like, "Holy shit, this is epic!" The fight scenes were good.
I heard the fight scenes look good. You know?
Very good, and it wasn't like they showed you everything in the trailers, because they didn't. Like there's moments where Lobo is interacting with somebody, and you're like, "That wasn't in the trailer." Oh. That was epic. It was dope. I would recommend watching it, and I would recommend, if you are lower on it, watching it again, just to see if you're recency biased on it, like for it being shit, because I personally liked it. I'm gonna rewatch it again. I'm also gonna rewatch Superman, so that way I can get a little bit more of the understanding of the story, because they do like show you certain things that you need to know.
Like you have to watch Superman. Basically.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily Superman, but you would have to watch Superman to understand what's going on in
all right.
Supergirl. So, yeah.
I thought that was good. Yeah, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to get to our segments? All right. Cool. All right. Okay. So, I saw this, right? And this person was talking about the Big 4 in Cartoon Network. All right? So, they said the people have spoken, and these are the Big 4 Cartoon Network. And if you're listening right now, if you're watching right now, let us know what you think. Do you agree? And if not, who would you change or who would you put? All right? So, the Big 4 of Cartoon Network are Adventure Time,
mm-hmm.
Regular Show,
mm-hmm.
Amazing World of Gumball, and Steven Universe. Do you agree with that?
I agree with most of it. I think the only one that I don't agree with, just because I wasn't into it as much, is the Amazing World of Gumball.
Okay.
I could see people taking that out and putting like something like Total Drama Island.
Okay.
Because Total Drama Island was like really popular. Steven Universe is understandable because it's almost like gives like a Transformers-esque like storyline. You know what I mean? Like it's very deep, and rich in lore, and like you have to watch all the episodes to understand why
Yes.
these characters are going through some of the
You
stuff
do.
that they're going
You
through. And
I actually been starting to watch Steven Universe, and let me tell you, I didn't know how episodic it really is, but it's like it's one of those. It's so different. I feel like from at least a lot of shows I have seen, it feels different because it's episodic, but each one is there for a reason. Like it is a story. They're still telling a story.
Like
it's not like SpongeBob where one day this happens and then the next one is probably a story based. Like
they pay homage to stuff that happened in like earlier episodes, earlier on in the season, later on in the season.
And I like
that.
Like,
so like I mean I can understand. All of those have a reason to be there.
I think, but I would say the same.
I was more of like I don't know.
I would say the same. I will only say my reason for it is because Gumball, to me, Gumball was great. Honestly, I did love Gumball.
I just felt like it was a little too. I just could not get into it. It was a little too much for me.
The problem for me is that I think there shouldn't be. I think there's a big 3, but not 4. Okay, and Gumball is just not like it was there. Don't get me wrong, and I know because they had so many commercials.
Like if you were
many things they were doing, like the fact that they even made a reboot. Is crazy.
You were to ask me what my Cartoon Network ranking would be out of 4 movies or shows, it would. I never really got into Adventure Time, but I know that Adventure Time was huge. Like it was all anybody talked about when I was going to school. So it'd be Adventure Time. What was the second one you named?
It was Adventure Time, Regular Show,
Gumball,
and
Regular Show was talked about 24/7. But to add one of my favorites to the list, it would probably be, and it being me, it would be Star Wars. The Star Wars show.
Yeah, like OG Star Wars, Clone Wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Clone Wars. Yeah. You knew shit was kicking off when Clone Wars came on.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And I would probably throw Steven Universe.
Actually, wait, because I forgot that was on Cartoon Network. That you might be cooking with that. That I would replace Gumball with that, honestly.
Yeah. Because I mean, out of an episodic show like we're talking about, Clone Wars always had their episodes lead up to something.
Yeah.
Or if they didn't and they were fillers, they were still good fillers. Like so I would probably throw Clone Wars in there. I would keep Adventure Time. I would keep Regular Show because Regular Show was the shit. I loved Regular Show.
Yeah, I love that.
And then Steven's Universe, I'll keep in there.
So I would agree. If we're talking about Big 4, I feel like you could say the Big 4 nowadays, but honestly, you can go back to the early 2000s too. I feel like not even just the 2010s. Like you can go to the early 2000s because they had 100% bangers too. Samurai Jack. I would say Samurai Jack.
What was the orphanage one with?
That's the one I'm thinking of too. Yeah.
I would throw that one. I haven't watched it in dumbass long.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Or the orphanage for peculiar children or some shit.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
That one I would throw in there.
I was thinking that one. Teen Titans, Samurai Jack.
Teen Titans just didn't get enough love. That's why I didn't stay around. But they're talking about Kahari Payton was on a panel for Comic-Con, and he's like, how many of you would like to see Teen Titans come back for more seasons? And everybody was like, oh my god. And Kahari Payton's like, we're coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're getting Teen Titans as a show again on Cartoon Network.
And then What's one more? What's one more? I'm trying to think back in those times what was coming out. Wait. First the Cowardly Dog. Yeah. What are we talking about?
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo was like, he felt like 90s to me. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's Cartoon Network.
Yeah. No.
The Cartoon Network it showed him on.
But for me, it was just like, I don't know.
They also had him on Boomerang, but Boomerang ain't around anymore.
I was watching him on Boomerang. I wasn't watching him on
Cartoon Network. I was watching him on Cartoon Network and Boomerang.
Oh.
They swap back and forth.
But yeah, I think those are pretty much. For me, I would say Teen Titans, Courage, Samurai Jack, and
but Samurai Jack let you guys down.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, that's the thing. I wasn't the biggest fan of Samurai Jack, but I can agree. People were talking about.
Oh, they were talking about it, but they left you guys on a hiatus for years. they had one episode come out which was supposed to be like the second to last, and they left it on that, and nothing came out after that. It got canceled, and then they revamped it recently, and I heard nothing but shit about it.
That shit was insane.
Yeah,
and I was like, what do you even do when that shit happens?
Give up.
We heard that. I guess this is kind of news, but I wanted to talk about it. But we heard that the Blade game is actually still happening.
Yeah, there's two games. There's 2 games that are still happening. I'm excited for it. It should be good. The 1942 Captain America and Black Panther game got pushed back to September of next year.
Yep.
So both those games coming out I mean, take your time. I'm happy with it. The same thing happened to Wolverine because all you motherfuckers leak shit. Anyways, it's something new because I feel like we have been getting, you know how people talk about superhero fatigue?
Yeah.
Other than the new movie that's coming out, I feel like I've been getting a little bit of Spider-Man fatigue.
Really?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Because every game that comes out by Marvel is a Spider-Man game. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited for it always. It's always good, and I think it's always good. But there's so many other characters that I would like to play.
Nowadays, for me, I feel like
now we're getting an Iron Man game.
We had the and especially in every generation, and this generation isn't even almost over yet. At least I would say. We're done with the Spider-Man games.
We're in 2026.
Yeah,
we got a couple. We got no. You can keep coming out with them. Just take a break. No.
That's what I mean. Like since this because that happens at least every generation.
I think you could skip a year but come out the next year.
Really, you like that? Yeah. I think let's wait till 30s. Let's wait for 30s.
Fuck no. That's way too long, bro.
To me, I feel like 30s is a good wait, and then shit.
Because then what are you gonna do? Because they already built and established a story.
That's why we gotta get an X-Men game, or this game, or that game.
I think you could still do that. You can do a whole year dedicated to different heroes, and then do another year with Spider-Man.
I think they should make. Personally, I want my Captain America game to come back.
Well, that's what they're doing.
That shit was
dope. You're gonna get to play 2 people, Black Panther and Captain America.
I don't want that shit. I'm like, not that I don't want it. I'm fine with it, but I would rather want just a solo Captain America. To me,
you're getting a story between a older T'Challa from one of the father.
Personally,
wow. Yeah. I swear you've never mind. I swear you've said that he's one of your favorite superheroes.
He's not.
You went to bat for him multiple times, like he was.
Well, you can acknowledge somebody is good at doing what they do, and
they haven't. Well, here's the thing: they haven't given us a Black Panther game, so we need something like that. They haven't given us anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with it, but I'm just again, I love Captain America.
But that's the thing. You're getting a Captain America story and a Black Panther story, and they're both meeting for the first time. So you're gonna get an interaction with T'Challa's dad.
Yeah, I just want a solo. Give me a solo Captain America. I'm cool with that. Because that last one they made so long ago,
I would just be happy.
That show was fire.
I would just be happy that I'm getting a Captain America game, and the plus of it is getting Black Panther in it too. Dude, the stealth that you can do with Black Panther in that game is gonna be fucking gas. The fucking
you better
fighting style
on trees and shit.
The fighting style of Captain America, the bruteness of Captain America is gonna be gas. I think that what they're doing in Marvel games right now is perfect. The only thing I ask is just give me more extensions of characters. I want with Blade, you know what I mean, which is a little random.
Different styles. I don't want a Batman type game. I don't want a Spider-Man type game. And
I think
we don't know yet.
Batman,
but even with the Wolverine, don't give me a Wolverine type game. Give me a whole different type.
Here's the thing about Batman, though. Batman has laid and paved the road for games like Spider-Man.
Yeah, right.
The combat style in Spider-Man, other than jumping around, leaping from place to place, the way that the counter system works in there, sure, but the combat is like Batman, the way that you can jump between fighting 3 different people. You can go and fight this guy all the way across here and then punch him in the face. He gets knocked down and then immediately dash to the next guy and punch the next guy in the face. That's perfect. That's the combat style that we need in some of these Marvel games, and I think that they should institutionally put it into their games. Like, make it a part of your games, because like the combat style in Batman succeeded so well to the point to where they made 3 different games, and the 2014 Batman game still holds up today with the graphics, the combat style, the storyline, all of it. I mean, I know people that are still playing it. I've replayed it like 10 times because of the combat style. So like, if I want a game that's replayable, and to make it replayable, make it like Batman. Make Captain America fucking jumping from person to person, fucking throwing his shield, ding, 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 ding. You know what I mean?
For me, I want a type of like a Devil May Cry type of Star Wars
hack and slash
Unleash, bro. Yeah, that should be clean.
I don't like. Okay, I like certain Devil May Cry games, but I don't like saying that they should make a game Devil May Cry just because like Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry.
I'm talking about gameplay wise though.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Devil May Cry's storyline is really good, but I think its repetitiveness behind the combat is what made it dull for me. The combat was just like, all right, hack and slash, throw this guy up in the air, hack and slash, drop this guy down, shoot him with your gun, hack and slash, hack and slash, hack and slash. I'm not like, I need more from it. Like, I don't want to just be on, like, I'm going to pull up Batman again, and I'm going to bring up Batman. Batman has so many different ways you can go about fighting people. You can jump somebody, or you can sneak attack somebody. You can throw a batarang. You can do all this shit, but like with Devil May Cry, I felt like it was just so linear with the combat that it wasn't enough for me. So I don't want a Marvel game to be like Devil May Cry, because it's just not what I expected. Like, that's how I felt about Avengers, the Avengers game. Very repetitive, very boring. You know, like, you can only do so much in the game.
Yeah. Well, of course I want them to make it like in their own style, but I'm just saying, like,
well, I get what you're saying. You want the creative direction to be like Devil May Cry.
Like, I want the combos to be good. I want everything to be fluent, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just like be punching people the whole entire time, and like,
I don't think you will.
I hate, like, the one thing I would say I don't like about like how the Batman styles of games are is because I have to parry like 24/7.
That's fucking sick as fuck.
Like, it's like, bro, like, I don't want to parry every single thing if I don't even get a chance to do a combo. No, like, again, I don't want to parry every single thing if I don't get a chance to even do a combo.
The combo is included with the parrying,
and that's why I do like the style of like Devil May Cry and like even with like, you know, Star Killer and everything like that and Unleash, is because you literally have like force abilities too, and then like you have other things like imagine they give Captain America a kick where he like kicks the shield and then their shield like pops off or something like that. That'd be dope. Like, you know what I mean? That's the type of style. And like, also, again, you could do combos and then you could throw the shield in the combo. Like, that should be clean.
I don't know if that's what makes the Captain America game like Devil May Cry though, because then you can say Spider-Man's like Devil May Cry.
What do you mean?
Well, you're saying you want them to do similar things with Devil May Cry's combat and combo system in in a Captain America game, but I don't know if that's what makes it like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, so like, again, like, I don't want to. You
could say the same thing about Spider-Man then at that point.
Again, I don't want to be parrying every single second and stuff like that. Like, no, I want to be able to.
I don't understand the dislike on parrying. I just don't get
it.
It's
not,
that one
it's
don't
not
make
that
sense
I dislike
to me.
it. I feel like, in my personal opinion, whenever I played the Batmans and actually, I wouldn't say too much on the Spider-Man, because that is why they add the gadgets too. But
you got gadgets in Batman too, though.
In Batman, I feel like they add too many people bodies like trying to hit you and everything. You have to parry 24/7, where you don't really get the chance to actually pit up a good combo on somebody.
I guess I don't have that feeling.
Unless you like circle, square, circle, square. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I wish I could issue. I wish I could square, up, down on triangle, and then like, you know, I want to feel like this is actual combat, you know, not just pressing square and circle the whole entire time.
Well, I mean, I guess I can understand that, but still, even then, like, the parrying window is one of the best parts about the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's just, again, like, because
like, if you don't like that, then I don't think you're gonna like Wolverine.
No, like, again, it's not that, because in Batman specifically, and I realized because in Spider-Man they don't do this, which is weird to me.
They do.
No, like, if I played recently, I played Batman, what's it called? all the Arkham Knights, and I was just like, dude, why is it that they like pummel you with all these
You're
people
fighting 20 people.
and that's what I mean.
You do the same thing as Spider-Man.
It's like they're trying to hit you, but that's what I said. At least in there, they have gadgets where Spider-Man can just boom.
Batman, you got that too. Smoke bomb.
Faster. That's what I'm saying.
Batarang.
And like with the
grappling hook,
with the batarangs and stuff, people have like shields. At least like Spider-Man has the agile, so like he's fast with it.
I mean,
and
you still have to do the
you
same thing with the
fluent.
shields, though. In Spider-Man, you have to got to pull yourself under them, get behind them, and hit them. It's the same exact.
Yeah,
thing.
but they don't let you. They don't have like other people try to hit you like.
They do.
There we go. Like
they do. You know how many times I've gotten hit trying to fucking swing under a shield guy? It's happened a lot.
Because I realized there's this window in Spider-Man where when you do say like you get under like a guy's shield or something, they let you press square right after you do the thing.
Oh no, nobody's
trying to hit you. Right?
Are you playing on easy mode? Because on normal and hard, you're having like 20 dudes around you trying to hit you at the same time, and I'll have the spider web marker on the top of them telling me to dodge, the Spider-Man web on the other guy telling me to dodge, and
which I understand.
And then you got a guy aiming at you, and it's got that long string, and it's showing you that the guy's aiming at you, and you're gonna get shot at. Which I understand.
Which is why I'm saying like I think they do it better in Spider-Man because of the fact that he has gadgets that can like like you could do a gadget over there, and then it'll grab a certain type of people over there, and then like you can still do whatever you need to do, get a combo in. That's what I'm saying. It gives you time to do that.
I guess
to me,
not
really. Batman, they don't really give you that time you need. Like you have to defeat you have to make sure, and you have to depend so much on the execution part. And it's like, no, you don't. I don't want to finish them every single time.
You have to do the same thing in Spider-Man.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
And that's what I'm saying. But that's exactly.
What are you talking about?
That's exactly what I mean, though. Like in Spider-Man, like again, you've seen those things where people like hit somebody right, and then they fly off the building, and guess what? They're doing hella combos. Like that's the type of stuff you should be able to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, you should have time to do the combos that you want to do just to have fun. But in like Batman, I feel like
when you're on a tower and you're fighting like 10 people, as opposed to like when you're Batman and you're in a room with a bunch of henchmen and there's like 30 of them, it's gonna be a little bit harder. But you can't tell me that the play style of the combat system is not exactly copy and paste of Batman. It is.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it is. Yeah,
it's 100. So the combat system is the exact same, and you're dealing with the exact same windows of opportunity of getting attacked as you would in Batman.
I don't see, and that's the thing. I disagree with that.
I don't see that. I don't know how. If you played the game, then you would agree.
Like it's so weird because, and I think it's just because they're different people, of course. So that's where the difference of combat.
I don't know necessarily. I don't necessarily see that point of view.
I feel like Spider-Man is just like way agile and faster, and like you get time to do that because like the game creators let you get that time.
There's so much other things that you can do other than parrying when somebody's striking you in Batman. You can that's dodge over somebody's back and lunge them into that person. You can
and like other games, like in the
in all of them,
in the later games,
in all of them. Every single one. I've played all of them multiple times, 24/7 growing up, and you've always been able to.
And it takes time to get all those abilities and stuff that you
same
want to
in Spider-Man.
Yeah, no.
In Spider-Man, it's the same. It's a copy and paste of Batman. That's what I'm telling you. The combat style, the upgrade system, all of it. It's just you're swinging in a web.
And I agree, but I'm just saying that in Spider-Man, it feels different because he has the agile to actually like do all these things. He gets time, like. People don't just try to automatically try to shoot you, and if they do, guess what?
They do.
And I'm saying when they do, guess what? He like goes like this, goes backwards, and then you could go back into the combo.
Are we playing?
Are we playing? Like,
you can. I get your sentiment on that, but still, like there's nothing different about combat style, window of opportunity for parrying and dodging. They're all the same.
To me,
it's
the window
literally
of opportunity is that I want to feel like this is like a fighting. Like I want to fight. Not just parry the whole time.
You're not
try to do the finishers the whole time. Like, that's how it feels.
Yeah, I guess we'll need to move on because we're just that one's it's so weird, wild honestly, to me. It is, that's it's not. It feels for me. Yeah, that's just not the case though. I've never heard anybody describe it like that. That's weird. Go ahead.
Okay. Xenoverse 3 trailer and gameplay. And it looks sick, not gonna lie. You don't like the Xenoverse games?
It's not that I don't like the Xenoverse games. It's just that we've already gotten Sparking. We've already, like... I think we need to...
Xenoverse is legendary.
I'm not saying it's not, but, like, how are you gonna... I just don't...
Oh, like you don't see anything they could do different?
Yeah, it's gonna be with the twins or something to do with the twins, or it's gonna somehow be correlated where the big bad is gonna be the one that sent the twins, and it's like I'm good. There's enough Dragon Ball Z games. There's enough fighting games like that where you can take a little bit of a break and not pump something out.
I just feel like they can make there's a lot of things they can make like better. You know what I mean? Like there's way more things, especially in 2, that they could have done way better, especially when it comes to like when you're versing like a big boss and all that stuff, like with multiple people on the team and everything. Like there could be team ups, like now they can do what is it called? You know that thing where like they do that super Kamehameha and Galagun and stuff. Like I want to see that type of stuff. There's things they can do.
I just feel like when you came out with, then I felt like if one of the two should have happened, you should have not came out with Sparking, and you should have came out with Xenoverse 3, or you should have just.
Nah, why not pump both out? What? Because one is a 1v1, and then the other is like a
it's not.
What would you call it? Kind of like an RPG. That's literally
I wouldn't say it's a 1v1. You can have up to 3 people on your team.
Well, what I mean is that like one player versus one player.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I think we've gotten our fill of Dragon Ball Z games, especially because Sparking, that we can pump out something different, in my opinion. But by all means, go off. I mean, have fun with it. It's just I don't think I will be picking it up just because like I got Sparking. You know what I mean? And Sparking took such a big shit. Why would I go and get
it? Because this is a game where I would like to play with friends and be like, oh, like let's try to fuse or something like that. Should be dope if they allow you to fuse in that bit. Yo,
I don't think they would be able to.
Be gas, bro.
Because if you're fusing, then one person's taking hold of the controller.
Yeah, imagine one person being able to like fight and do the moves, and then the other is like charging up the stuff. Bro, that'd be dope. I doubt it, but I should be clean, dog. Like no lie, there's so many things they can do now. That's why I mean, like I'm excited for the future of things that they can do in this. And the last thing, right? Did you see the galactic racing, right? The Star Wars, that shit. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I have my problems with it.
The storyline looks good.
Yeah, the storyline and everything looks good. How it looks when you're racing looks good, honestly. My thing is that it feels like, and I can say this because I can admit this always, it looks kind of like a Sonic Cross Worlds, like anyone can win type race game, and I don't like that personally, right? When you first play Sonic Cross Worlds, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a genuine, like, oh, anybody can win. You know, this is fun. But as to me, a Star Wars game is like, you don't want it to feel all what we call Mickey and shit. Like, no, we don't want it to be like, oh, this shit is just like happy and fun and anybody can win. No, I want to feel like I am racing, dog. Like in the Phantom Menace, like that's how it felt. It felt like we were winning. We were trying to win something and everything. And guess what? If I don't feel like that I'm going to be winning something because I'm in first place, and then somebody could just take that away from me easily. Like, no. And then, like, the fact that the one part that I mean, honestly, is just the fact that you could bump people and they automatically just fly off. What is that? Like if somebody could literally just bump me and I just be done, like, what the fuck? That's stupid, I feel like.
I think that there's more Star Wars games that I could be more excited about.
Yeah, like, there's just way more, like, come on.
I mean, I'm excited for the racing game, and I may pick it up just because, sure, but what replayability is it going to have? You know what I mean?
Well, it is cool that you get to, like, create your own character, and they have, like, a little HUD.
I can do that in Star Wars Squadrons, where I'm flying a fucking jet around, and I create my own character, I create my own jet.
Literally.
Like, but, like, there's this new RPG Star Wars game that's coming out. There's Old Republic Remastered coming out. There's Star Wars.
Just kept this shit.
There's Star Wars Zero Company coming out. I'm perfectly fine with it. I think it's gonna be okay. I'll definitely buy it because it's a Star Wars genre game, but I don't think I'm gonna go crazy about it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, I'm having fun racing pods. Yeah. No, it's not gonna be like one of those things that I'm super excited about. But I'm happy to see that they're doing a different direction other than just combat and Jedi shit.
And I love people that just be like, wow, so we're just going to give they'd be like, they're going to give the worst scene in the franchise a fucking game, and we're going to act like we care about it? Okay.
The worst scene?
I said, that's crazy.
What's the worst scene?
That's what they were talking about, the pod racing. I said, that's crazy.
That person does not know what the fuck they're talking about.
And that shit got like 1,000 likes. I said, bro. I didn't know a lot of people felt like this.
1,000 likes isn't a lot.
Yeah,
that's
a lot of people if you really think about it. Like,
I mean, that's 1,000 people compared to like billions of people.
It's
so
just
like,
insane.
I personally don't think that you can call that scene a bad scene because I mean, it was fucking awesome. And if you're a true Star Wars fan, you know that scene's awesome. That guy's not a true Star Wars fan. Shame.
Anything else?
Not right now, no.
I think I do. So we are gonna try to. You guys will probably see us, not this one or next one, but this probably like give it like 3 weeks, probably 3, maybe even more. I'm not even sure, but we are gonna have some shirts. We're gonna show y'all.
Talked about it a couple times.
We're gonna show y'all. See if you guys like them. And then, of course, like, sooner or later, we'll buy more. And then you guys can, buy them or whatever fuck, afterwards.
Well, once we start getting more people, we'll put them up on a website. But we have specific people that we're going to be giving shirts within family, work, coworkers,
so you guys
friends.
Can spread the love and everything.
I'm assuming my shirt won't be bought much. I said I'm assuming my shirt won't be bought much.
Oh no! I'm sure it will. I'm like, it's gonna be the first one. It's gonna be our logo, right? And then after that, it'll probably be like more and all that.
I don't know. I kind of want to do a shirt with our
characters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As our first shirt.
Because we have characters that we made, and they're kind of clean. Not gonna lie, they're kind of clean.
But then again, it would make sense to do our podcast emblem. We'll see. We could always do it on the back, and we can do our image on the front. We'll see. But we're gonna do another episode that right now that will release next week, because next week we're not gonna be doing a pod because it's 4th of July.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Dem Takes Pod and joining us on another execution of Order 66.